Can I ask you a question really quick? What if the relationship that's affecting your confidence, your consistency, your peace, your boundaries, and even your future isn't the relationship you have with your spouse, your kids, your friends, or your job? What if it's the relationship you have with yourself? Because I don't think we talk about that nearly enough. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is DJ. As someone who rebuilt my life from the inside out, I am now on a mission to help women over 40 stop holding themselves back and start creating more confidence, more freedom, fulfillment, and purpose by becoming the woman who follows through. If that sounds like you, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who needs this message today. Let's dive into it. So I've been thinking about this a lot lately, not just because of the conversations inside Elevate Your Path Academy, but because I've been feeling it too. We're at a point in the year where the excitement of January has worn off, right? Summer is here. Our routines look different. Life feels a little slower. Maybe business has slowed down for you. Maybe the kids are home, right? Maybe vacations have started. Or maybe you're just not feeling like yourself, right? And when that happens, it's really easy to start questioning everything. What's wrong with me? Why can't I get back my momentum? Why do I keep starting over? I've been hearing those questions all over lately. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I've asked some of the same questions myself. Because the more I've sat with it, the more I realize I think we're asking the wrong question. Because maybe this isn't a motivation problem. Maybe it isn't a discipline problem either. Maybe the real issue is something much deeper. Maybe the relationship that quietly running your life is a relationship you have within yourself. And that's the conversation I want to have with you today. All right, the relationships we never learned to build. Here's something that's been on my heart for a while. From the time we were little, we were taught how to build relationships with everyone else. We learned how to be kind, how to communicate, how to forgive, how to compromise, how to show up for other people. But nobody ever sits us down and says, here's how you build healthy relationships within yourself. And yet, it's the one relationship you'll have for your entire life. Think about that for a minute. You can change your jobs, you can move, relationships come and go, your kids grow up, life changes, but you wake up with yourself every single day. So if that relationship is built on criticism instead of compassion, broken promises instead of trust, no wonder life starts feeling so heavy. All right, why this season feels different? I don't know if you noticed it too, but this time of year feels different. January is exciting, right? Everyone's motivated, vision boards are going up, goals are being set, fresh planners are being opened, big dreams are being thought of, right? But now we're halfway through the year. And for a lot of people, the excitement has worn off. Maybe you're looking around wondering why things aren't happening as quickly as you'd hope. Maybe your business feels slower. Maybe engagement on social media has dropped, right? Maybe you've lost a little momentum. Maybe you've even start questioning your purpose. Can I encourage you with something? I don't think this is a season where we're meant to chase fruit. I think this is a season where we're growing our roots. And there's a huge difference there because roots grow underground, right? Nobody gets up and claps for them. Nobody sees the roots from the outside, right? It can look like nothing is happening, but underneath the surface, Everything is changing. The tree isn't failing because you can't see fruit yet. It's preparing for your next season. And maybe that's exactly where you are. Maybe you're not behind. Maybe you're building something stronger than you can see right now. That thought has brought me so much peace lately. I hope it brings the same to you. All right. How we lose trust in ourselves. Here's what I think happens. It usually starts small, right? You tell yourself, I'm going to start Monday. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to set that boundary. I'm going to go after that dream. And then what happens? Life happens. You miss a day, or maybe you miss 2 days. Then that little voice shows up in your head, right? See, you always do this. And before you know it, one missed day turns into a story. I'm inconsistent. I never follow through. Nothing ever changes. But here's what I want you to hear. Those aren't facts. They're conclusions. And sometimes we've repeated those conclusions for so many years, they start feeling like our identity. What rebuilding looks like. So, how do you rebuild that relationship? Not by trying to change everything overnight, right? Not by waiting until we feel motivated, not by chasing perfection. We rebuild it the same way we build trust with everyone else. One kept promise at a time, one honest conversation, one boundary, one walk, one morning where you choose to show up even when you don't feel like it. Because every promise you keep becomes evidence. Evidence that maybe, just maybe, you can trust yourself again. And confidence, it isn't something you magically wake up with, it's something you build over time, momentum by momentum, choice by choice, promise by promise. That's exactly why I created the 3-day challenge, okay? Not because I think you need another planner, another another routine or another motivational speech. I created because I believe so many women don't need more information. They need to rebuild the relationship they've been missing the most, the relationship with themselves. Over 3 days, we're going to uncover the patterns that have quietly been running your life, change the stories that have been keeping you stuck, and start rebuilding self trust one step at a time. If that sounds like exactly what your heart has been needing, I'd love to have you join us. The link is in the description. And if you're looking for a community that will continue walking alongside you after those 3 days are over, that's exactly why I created Elevate Your Path Academy, because none of us were meant to do this alone. All right, now, before you go, I would love to know, what's one promise you're ready to start keeping to yourself again? Leave it in the comments. I would love to hear it. I read every single one, and I truly, truly would love to hear your story. And if today's conversation encouraged you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need this reminder today. You never know whose life a simple conversation could change. All right, that's all for today. Take what landed, my peeps, leave what didn't, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love.